What's going on, everybody? Jerry Bartow here. Today I'm actually doing a trailer reaction today, and I'm going to be doing Hamilton. It's a musical with music, lyrics, and book by Lin-Manuel by
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
What the Computer Said. That tells the story of American founding father Alexander Hamilton. Now let's see. He's the first United States Secretary of Treasury. I know. Let's find out about Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton, January 11, 1755 or 1757, July 12, 1804, was an American statesman, politician, legal scholar, military commander, lawyer, banker, and economist. He was one of the founding fathers of the United States. He was an influential interpreter and promoter of the U.S. Constitution, as well as the founder of the polity's financial system, the Federalist Party, the United States Coast Guard, and the New York Post newspaper. As the first Secretary of the Treasury, Hamilton was the main author of the economic policies of George Washington's administration. He took a lead in the federal government's funding of the state's debts, as well as establishing the nation's first two de facto central banks, the Bank of North America and the First Bank of the United States, a system of tariffs, and friendly trade relations with Britain. His vision included a strong central government led by a vigorous executive branch, a strong commercial economy, government-controlled banks, support for manufacturing, and a strong military. Hamilton was born out of wedlock in Charlestown, Nevis. He was orphaned as a child and taken in by a prosperous merchant. When he reached his teens, he was sent to New York to pursue his education. He took an early role in the militia as the American Revolutionary War began. In 1777, he became a senior aide to General Washington and running the new Continental Army. After the war, he was elected as a representative from New York to the Congress of the Confederation. He resigned to practice law and founded the Bank of New York before entering politics. Hamilton was a leader in seeking to replace the weakened federal government under the Articles of Confederation. He led the Annapolis Convention of 1786. Which spurred Congress to call a constitutional convention in Philadelphia. He helped ratify the Constitution by writing 51 of the 85 installments of the Federalist Papers, which are still used as one of the most important references for constitutional interpretation. Hamilton led the Treasury Department as a trusted member of President Washington's first cabinet. Hamilton successfully argued that the implied powers of the Constitution provided the legal authority to fund the national debt, to assume states' debts, and to create the government-backed Bank of the United States, the first Bank of the United States. These programs were funded primarily by a tariff on imports, and later by a controversial whiskey tax. He opposed friendly relations with the French revolutionaries. Hamilton's views became the basis for the Federalist Party, which was opposed to the Democratic-Republican Party led by Thomas Jefferson and James Madison. In 1795, he returned to the practice of law in New York. He called for mobilization against the French First Republic in 1798-99 under President John Adams, and became commanding general of the U.S. Army, which he reconstituted, modernized, and readied for war. The army did not see combat in the quasi-war, and Hamilton was outraged by Adams' diplomatic approach to the crisis with France. His opposition to Adams' re-election helped cause the Federalist Party defeat in 1800. Jefferson and Aaron Burr tied for the presidency in the Electoral College, and Hamilton helped to defeat Burr, whom he found unprincipled, and to elect Jefferson despite philosophical differences. Hamilton continued his legal and business activities in New York City, and was active in ending the legality of the international slave trade. Vice President Burr ran for governor of New York State in 1804, and Hamilton campaigned against him as unworthy. Taking offense, Burr challenged him to a duel on July 11, 1804, in which Burr shot and mortally wounded Hamilton, who died the following day. Hamilton is generally regarded as an astute and intellectually brilliant politician and financier, if often impetuous. His ideas are credited with laying the foundation for American government and finance.
Sorry to get off, and that's good information. And sorry to get off track here, but that statue there, I hope that one day becomes burn. I hope they make one of Bernie. And as for this, for the corruption of both the Democratic and Republican Party, they might as well just refuse together and become the Democratic Republican Party like was founded in 1792 before it was dissolved in 1825. But I wonder if that's what's going to become of it. You know what I mean? But anyway, inspired by the 2004 biography Alexander Hamilton by historian Ron Chernow, the show's music draws heavily from hip-hop as well as R&B, pop, soul, and traditional style show tunes. The show also casts non-white actors as the founding fathers and other historical figures. Though this use modern storytelling methods, Hamilton has been described as being about America then, as told by America now. I wonder what that quote means. I'm not really a big fan of musicals, to a certain degree, I think, or not at all. I don't know which. But anyway, sorry. Wrong button. But anyway. Let's get this party started. Where is it? Here we go. Let's see how this
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
On July 3rd. So they weren't kidding, it's about to be set on the stage, because look at that.
The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter.
To your union and the hope that you provide.
The legacy.
May you always
Dream. The history.
be satisfied.
Experience.
This is Hamilton.
Hamilton streaming exclusively July 3rd. Disney Plus. I don't know what to think of that, but it's coming out July 3rd, so be sure to watch it when it's streaming. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And if you can, help this channel grow by subscribing, sharing this video, and doing other stuff. But until next time, this is Jeffrey Bartow signing off.